Welcome to Python Pandas Part 2. So let's learn it now. How to create the NumPy array using these functions like empty, zeros, ones, arrange and line space. So in this video we'll be learning how to create ND array or a NumPy array using different functions. So let's start with empty function. So how to use empty function to create an array? So for this, we need to write the very first line, that is import numpy as np. Then we need to take a variable and we need to assign np.empty and mention the dimension of the array, that is 2 rows and 3 columns. Now this function empty will take the random values and put in your array. That will populate your array with random values of 2 rows and 3 columns. We can also give the data type to it. If we want that the data type should be of the user's choice, we need to just give a next argument after the dimension, that is d type equals to np.int16. So the data type which will be contained in the random generation of array of 2 rows and 3 columns will be of integer 16 type. So 78, 97, 109, 101, 024, 366 are the values randomly taken by the integer 16 lot or pool. So now we will see how to create an array with zeros function. Now zeros function will populate the value of the array with value 0. So here like empty, we can again give the dimensions of the array, and here again the dimension is 2 and 2 rows and 3 columns. So this function has populated the array of 2 rows 3 columns with the value 0. Now if we want to see the data type, so the by default data type is float 64 if we don't mention the data type. But yes, again if we mention the data type as the second argument, we can get the type of data as desired or given by the user. Like here we have mentioned the data type as int16. So when we print the data type of array 3, we'll be getting it int16. Now we'll see how to create it using ones function. So like zeros, ones will populate the data with the value 1. So we give the dimension 2 comma 3, that is 2 rows and 3 columns with np.ones, and we are printing the value. We are getting it as 111111. Here also we can give the second argument as the data type, and the data type is np.n16, and the array 3 will be filled with the value 1 of int16 type. The arrange function lets you get the value according to your choice with some of the middle value eliminated. Like if we just write arrange, so it will take the value from 0 to 9, how it works in range function. So np.arrange value 10 will give you the value 0 to 9 for a single dimension. And the default data type for it is int32. So range gives you int32 as a default data type, and the functions like zeros, ones and empty gives you float 64. np.arrange with the value initial as 1, final as 10 and step of 2. So it works similar with the range value. So like the initial will be 1 and the final will be 10 with the step value of 2. So 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. 10 is not included in the range. And I have assigned it to np float 32. That's why we are getting 1.3.5 point values. Now, using line space. So line space is also used for creating the ND array. So for this, what we need to do is we need to give the initial value, the final value which is to be contained, and how many values we want in between the initial and final value. So these are the three arguments: the initial value, the final value, and how many values we want between the initial and the final value. So I have given three. So the initial value will remain the same, the final value will remain the same. In between, it will select one of the other values. So you can see the answer in this. But the by default type is again float 64. And here if you write line space 1, 10, 4 and NP16 means the type of data that is to be contained will be NP16 and it will have 4 values between 1 and 10. So it has just selected 2 random values, that is 4 and 7, in between 1 and 10. So hope you have understood how to create a ND array through different functions like empty, 0, 1, arrange, line space. So if you like the video, please press the bell icon and thumbs up. Thank you.